gosh, yeah. So I deleted a whole heap of stuff because I was getting interrupted a bit, and I was like, oh, I was losing my train of thought. But then I'm like, when do I ever have a full train of thought anyway? It's not really how I work. It's a bit wobbly. I had to set it up, but it's freezing here, so we just got the fire going. I mean, you know, things will be in stages, I guess. Like, I was thought maybe if I did the stuff, I would vlog me going off, whatever that stuff was, vlog me going off to like dance class, or like, you know, working out, or I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Putting makeup on, going on my van, maybe conversating with friends. But what is wrong with just talking to the camera? I do find it strange, and I'll keep saying that. And but this moon phase, man, this perimenopausal stuff is just it's like a really unattractive word, but it shouldn't be, because it's just something that happens with people all the time. But man, I can feel it. Look, I got this coffee maker. I never used it once. Or maybe I've used it once only. And right now I'm on hibernation mode, right? And I wonder, oh man, it's good to stretch. I just wonder, because spring and summer's so different for me. Is it like that for anyone else? Like, it just feels so so much different, man. I always feel a bit down when winter comes. I've just been recording lots of different things, seeing if some conversations would take off. I definitely know that that's such an important thing. Like, before this camera stuff started, like, I just find it fascinating. People are really just like this. They're like that. You can see them for ages. They'll go somewhere and they'll go, hang on, I just got to do this thing. And they're always down. And I just find that extremely unhealthy. And I don't know if I'd ever, if someone's watching me, like, I don't think I could walk around and vlog like that, because I'm not, I just find it really embarrassing in public. I don't know why. I just like to be me when I'm out, not on a phone. And it's not I don't mind talking to people on the phone, you know, but not looking at a screen, because I have 5 seconds or an hour, half an hour to kill, and I'm just automatically on my phone. Things are too fast for me like that. So I love doing simple things, like going getting the water, like making some stuff I want to make, making my oils, like cooking a really healthy, nice meal, or overeating on toast. What's wrong with overeating on toast? God, is that really blurry? I love a good lip liner. Lippy, don't you? I can hear my son beacon. Because man, I just felt so tired today, and I which isn't always unusual. I used to have so much energy, and that's why I wanted to actually, you know what I thought about doing? I thought about actually going to see a psychologist, or not really counsellor, because I think that's kind of reflective, and I think maybe it would depend on the person. Definitely going to do more hikes and more walks, even if it is winter, because I'm kind of like putting it off and going, oh, it's a bit cold. Oh no, rainy. But it doesn't really matter. Like, I've definitely had to slow down physically. I'm just trying to discover who I am every day, because I swear to you, this is a whole new realm for me to be in this moon phase, which I call perimenopausal. I still get my bleeds, but, and I'm never going to stop talking about it. That'll come up all the time. You know, sometimes when you talk to someone you get that really nice jar feeling. It's like, jar's that feeling when you're not smoking weed. It's like really the beautiful happiness you have in your heart, but it's not when you're smoking weed. Jar is the feeling that your belly's full and your mind is full and everything's full. That's the beautiful feeling that I love to have, like in certain conversations, or just when I'm by myself. But sometimes I don't feel that. Sometimes I feel really erratic. I feel definitely have more conversations with women about this, and about why I feel so anxious constantly, and why we're always drawn to be like, do more, do more. Have you tried this? Have you tried that? Have you tried? Yes, I've done it all. I exercise. I run. I've only just cut down my running because my earth body is just not taking. I want to be careful of my hips and my lower back and stuff like that. Like, I'm also trying to lose a bit of belly fat. That's been really hard for me. But apparently, you put on extra weight when you go through certain phases. Like, I never thought I would ever be talking about this stuff. Yeah, and so I just want to. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself because I just get so fed up. Like, I'll bump into the wall. I don't know. My eyesight's getting funny. I'll bump into the wall or something. And I'm so pissed off. But the smallest thing. And I'm like, why? I mean, because I sing off key that day, or, oh my gosh. And then sometimes I feel like I'm so in it. And with my singing, or just because the singing's so good for you, it's really cathartic. It's good for me. My drawing, my art, or whatever. But what's wrong with just being? Like, I can have really intuitive, incredible go-in times, but then I also can have really times where I just feel so, times that I can just feel so defeated and anxious and honestly just, I wouldn't say nuts, but maybe that is how I feel. Like, it's something I've never could explain before. I mean, I still do get really, really chronic depression at times. Like, it feels terrible, but not as long as it used to last. Like, and that's, when you have depression, like, it's next level. But then I'm also really good at being grateful for things. I try to take care of my sons as much as possible. My daughter's in Australia and she's a lot older, so it's a bit different. But I'm trying to, like, just be present with my children, but then also really needing some space for me and needing to be more creative. He's off at school soon, so I can do more of that. I mean, I've got videos and stuff of some music videos and shit that I've done and some creative stuff, but I mean, gosh, how many songs that I've had and have never put down in the studios, insanity. But because this is the life I'm living right now, this is the life. So maybe I'll just scrap the rest of the stuff that I recorded and just put this out. Why not? It's a beautiful night. It's really stormy. It's rainy. I wish I could show you, but my camera's just playing up right now. Plus, there's no need to. There's going to be so much stuff in our life that we can talk about. We can't. We all have our own traumas, sadnesses, happiness. Especially when you've been here for a while, all the ages were different for me and more socially, I found. But yes, this is the biggest shift I've ever felt when it's come to my physical feeling, appearance. Gosh, I mean, I've been wearing sweatpants for a couple of years now, like not every day and stuff, I had summer and stuff, but definitely been in survival mode a bit more. And I mean, I can't remember the last time I really enjoyed, because I love doing my hair. I love, like, placing my hair and stuff like that, and I haven't even been doing it. I love wearing lip liner. I love lip liner and lipstick and stuff like that. So I put a bit more makeup on today. I've only got lipstick on now, but I've got nothing else on. I took my makeup off, and this is really good lighting, by the way, so I don't look like this in the broad daylight. But, and we're all going to age. Like, I'm going to be 51 this year. Like, my soul is in, like, that thought that, actually I might put some meditative stuff on soon, but when this lady was saying, we're our souls first, I think we've really forgotten that, because, mate, it's like, it's just too fast, I reckon. Everything's way too fast. This money stuff, what an awful thing, this colonization thing. Like, the fact that most places you need money, or else you feel like you don't have anything, like if you don't have your vegetables in the garden or whatever, and have enough food, meat if you eat meat, but just have that constant food, which usually comes from money, unless you live in a different way. That is a terrible burden. And then if you don't have that, to want that, you know, of course you want that. Everyone should have the same stuff, I feel, and have the right to be able to travel, and money gives you money gives you petrol to travel, I feel. So I'm super grateful when I get extra money to save it up for some gas, to go away in my van. It's just we're right in the dead of winter at the moment, and I've got some rust repairs that I need to do. I was waiting for my son to get back, but I really just wanted to touch base on some. I mean, I wonder if this will go anywhere. I guess it's up to me to be consistent, and then my people will find me, I guess. I mean, I've got to be, I think, way more regular than what I have been. So I've been trying to do that on posting. But I also wanted to be really authentic, and yeah, there was just so much stuff that I actually wanted to do, and I thought, well, just start, and even if you make mistakes, because the way I tend to was it? Yeah, see, a lot. I'm losing my words. Sometimes I can't even say what's in my mind. Like I used to be bang, bang, bang. Now it's like trying to find it. And my way of being in the world. Now I forgot what I was talking about. It'll come back if it's supposed to. Oh yeah, and I want to wear my beret. I've got this pure wool beret. It'd be really good for winter too. Like always reinventing yourself, you know. And I love having like not perfect video stuff. I like old footage, and not everything has to be crystal clear, you know. I like it. I think it's nice to have like a kind of a cinematic, whatever you call it, cinematic. God knows. Does everyone ever believe that things are like for a reason? Like I saw my well, she was in an old dance tutor, but oh no, she was, but just I think I've only done a few of her classes, and I saw her, and I always think those things are signs. I seem to always see a bigger picture of what's happening. Like these, you know, I think if you're not so busy and you can tap into your intuitive, I'm highly intuitive, I feel. So me and my friend, she's in her 70s, we were talking about it, and it's like, go into a different fate, into a different, I don't know if it is this stage, I feel like it's a new beginning in my life of my womb and things changing for me physically. It's like I'm stepping into everything to be more spiritual now, always. And if I lose the words, oh wow, something else is coming from that. Or if my plate's funny. If I feel angst and stuff, it's okay. Like before, I'd be like, hello, and kind of just be very happy in the world and tot off with my pretty self, you know. Now physically things are changing a bit, and I don't feel like smiling, but I felt a bit weird about it. I think, oh, I feel like I look worried or something, but I'm like, who cares if you feel a bit worried? That's okay. Like I don't have to hide that, and it's been really good for me just to be, I don't know, just a bit worried about things, and to not to worry that I'm looking like that in public. Because before, I think because hang on, put that up a bit. I think because, especially in my household in my early years, I found a lot of the time it was, you know, I tried to be happy a lot because the first people I grew up with, it's a bit different with my parents, but my siblings I had were actually really awful to me. Like it was like this, like I had to survive in a way of like, you can't stuff up. I'd always just, you know, willy-nilly jump in and go, what you guys doing and stuff. And it was quite cold. My sister was super jealous of me. Oh, it's a long story, but we were very fractionated in our family, and so I just kind of tottled off and did my own thing. But sometimes I'd just be so happy about my day and come back, and then my brother might say something like, well, you're so stupid, Chubs. Because I had chubby cheeks that called me Chubs. You're so stupid, Chubs. you'd burn water in a pan. And I'm like, and they thought it was a joke, but that really hurt me, stuff like that. Like, and yes, look, it's not like being in a gang house or whatever and they bash you and stuff. I mean, hey, I'm very grateful. I had lots of really good experiences, but that's me being generous, because I've had some awful things in my my first, parts of the world, my family that I was in. But you know what? I've also had a lot of good things. So, they all just make us such different people. But never a shift like this. This has been coming on for years. I remember telling my friend a couple of years ago, I've crossed over somewhere. I don't know what it is, but I've crossed over somewhere. And I want to find what it is. Especially because we get earthquakes here, and sometimes I'm like, oh, there's a rumble. Like, what if we have a major earthquake again? Or, like, nothing's promised, as they say. And I know it's really, really cliche, but it's true. So I am trying to live every day for what it is, but then also not have to feel like I have to be so up on doing things, Because it's a weird thing what we do in the world. We're like, oh, what do you do for a living or something? I've seen it a lot. I don't know if they do that much in my country, but what do you do for a living? What do you... I just think not everyone's meant to work. Not everyone's meant to be like that. Some people just actually in the earth and trying to just be who they are, I hope some of this is resonating or makes some sort of sense, because I think I will put this out there. I wonder if there's any other things that I want to say for now. I know that my son's coming back quite late. He's got band practice. We're all very creative in the family. Looking at that tree picture I did. I love drawing. I actually know I'm going to paint a wee bit more, I think, when he's at school. Yeah, I'm waiting for my son. He's off to school soon-ish, and I just feel like I'd have so much more time, and I just can't believe it. So I guess far out, winter, and then we'll come into spring again. Spring's my favourite. Spring here is beautiful. But next time I take off in the van, I'll take lots of nice footage, and yeah. No, life's pretty interesting. I think we all have times where we want to like hibernate, and then times when we want to come out. I know that I was really wanted to do some more healer work, because I am really intuitive, and sometimes I can see what people need and to give them a healing space, and what they need, to use some crystals and some elements of massage, because I clean the feet, and I'm really good at relaxing people and just letting them have like a pamper moment. And things that are really with our ancestors, like our tipuna, with our wairoa, our spirit, all of that can come through if you have the intention and you stay open. Actually, I feel like getting a crystal, hang on. Open to things that you want or things you could possibly need. People can facilitate that, and I just really love that. Like, the friends that I have now, or the people even around, a lot of them are highly spiritual, like, not highly spiritual, what does that even mean? I mean, they're kind of tuned in, like, we all have intention of wanting to just do better and not, I guess. So I just think maybe sometimes I've given people the respect. Oh, it's so nice and cold. This is rose quartz. Yeah, rose quartz. Beautiful, eh? I don't know, I think sometimes with people that are overly religious, and what I mean is their way's their way. There's only one God and it's theirs, we all know that the kind of type. But to me it feels like a bit of a competition. Like, are you more Christian or whatever that religion is now more than anyone? Like, are you just the big messiah or whatever you call it? But really it's very unloving. Doesn't feel very loving to me. And everyone should be included, gay, straight, but like, it's not even a question to me. I don't even care if you It's none of our business what someone else is doing, and it's everything right to be who you are and love who you want to love, you know. So I know that's going off into a major tangent, but yeah, unless I think of something later, should I stop it there? I'm kind of waiting for my son to work in any moment, and if he does, if he comes through the door, like, if I hear the door, I'll turn it off. My intentions for today's I hope I have a good sleep today tonight because my sleep's been really terrible and it's making me very full on. Tomorrow I have to go for my run walk. I've done some really good workout today, but I used to run like 40 minutes and stuff for years. I've run and it really changed my mood. It made me so strong, but now I have to kind of change it up with some different things. But I would like to get the cardio. I like to get the breath work going. So I'll do that tomorrow. So what's my intentions going to be? To make things a lot easier and make my day hopefully good, since today was a bit off. Wake up, I think, with some movement. Maybe go for a little run walk. Maybe do a wee bit of weights. I'm doing a lot more lighter weights with lots of reps, because I used to do like major kind of weights, and I'm like, I've got to be careful with my body, I think, the next 50 years, because I did the other way for so long, and yeah, I don't know, I just think I've got to change it up a bit. Excuse me. And then, of course, I do eat pretty healthy. I've been fasting a lot, but I've also been eating pretty healthy. I'll rest when I want to rest. I just think maybe keep moving on the intention of wanting to do better, feel better, be around people that actually want to be around me. Yeah, because I had to cut a few people off in my life, and it's been the best thing for me. It really is. And you know, some people can't be there in a way, and that's okay. Gosh, I don't mind that, but I had to kind of look at what I was giving and what I was getting back, and this is a substantial amount of time, and I'm like, don't waste any more time. Don't waste any more time with something I'm just not getting anything good from, or very little, you know. Of course, I will sing tomorrow. I think I probably need a wee bit more singing, because singing is very cathartic to me. I suppose I could do some, yeah, I hope to get hold of my friend's dance studio. If not, soon-ish. That'll get me back to my creative. And then, I don't know, I'm just hibernating through winter. I'm just feeling it through. Yeah, and this is giving me something to do, so I really appreciate that, because to have something outside of myself, I don't know if I'll ever get used to looking at the camera. It's only because I haven't really got my contacts in, I can't really see it to know what it looks like. It's a bit blurry. Yeah. There's every moment, every day could be a new beginning. Every day can be a new beginning. And of course, I'm not talking about heavily crisis situations like someone's passed away in your family, or like, not, I think when we go through huge crises, it's really, really different. But if things are going really, you know, not too bad, and you want to have that, because I used to be really big on like, be positive, and you know, things will change, like, and look at all the good stuff, and yeah, totally. But really, if you don't feel the balance within, if you're not really connected to that indifference, like when we meditate and stuff, I've got a really beautiful space over there to meditate. But actually, I might put my lights on, my little lights, and my candle, just to come to that zero. Does that make sense? That zero part. There's this saying apparently in I think it's some sort of culture, is it Buddhist or something? Buddhist or something like that, or Hindu, and they talk about coming to the place of zero. And I think the fasting's been really helpful for me too. Like, I've really been enjoying fasting, and I have a lot of sadness too inside, which I think is why I can relate to people with doing some healing work, because like I'm very highly highly intuitive, and I can feel it with people. I can even feel it if they walk past me sometimes. And I'm quite street smart. I was up way too early. But our country is pretty amazing back there. It was really quiet back then. In Otatahi where I live. So, I've really enjoyed this. I might just put this out. I might just upload it. Oh, I did it. Don't always need a script, you know. You don't always need to have a... Maybe I think I just have to get used to seeing what I want to actually put out there and talking to my own face at the camera. Who would have ever thought? Well, Jar love and light. I hope you have a beautiful sleep, beautiful day in whatever part of the world you're in, and that you are really, if your intention is good, your heart is good, I think good things will follow. Okay? Love and light. Kia ora. Ngā mihi. From my part of the world. From my heart to yours.